Hey everyone, welcome back. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of DramaBox users talking about a method that's supposed to give extra coins. According to the posts and videos I've come across, it works on both Android and iPhone and only takes a few minutes to try. Now, I've heard plenty of claims like this before, so I wasn't ready to believe it right away. Instead of guessing, I decided to test it myself and record the entire experience. Did my coin's balance actually change? Or is it just another viral rumor making the rounds? Let's find out. Before trying anything, I wanted to check my account so I could compare the results later. After checking everything, I started following the instructions that were being shared online. The first thing I needed was my player ID. You probably know that every account has its own unique ID. I opened the profile section and found mine within a few seconds. Since it's an important part of the process, I made sure to save it before moving on. Nothing unusual here so far. Pretty standard. After that, I opened my browser and checked out the website that people kept mentioning. The page looked pretty simple, and everything seemed designed for mobile users. There weren't a bunch of confusing menus or complicated settings, so it was easy to follow along. I searched for DramaBox, found the page connected to the method I was testing, and continued to the next step. At that point, I was still curious to see how the story would unfold and whether anything interesting would actually happen. After that, I was asked to enter a few account details. The main thing required was the player ID that I had copied earlier. There was also an option to select the platform I was playing on. Once everything was filled in correctly, I continued to the next screen. The site then displayed a loading animation and started showing various connection messages. It looked like the system was processing something in the background. Of course, whether any of that was actually happening is impossible to know just by looking at the screen. A few moments later, I reached the section where I could choose the amount of resources. There were several different options available. For the purpose of this test, I selected one of the larger amounts because it would be easier to notice if anything changed later. After making the selection, I continued and waited for the process to finish. The loading screen ran for a little while before moving on to the final stage. Before the process could be completed, there was one more requirement. The site asked for a verification step. This seems to be pretty common with sites that make these kinds of claims. I'd already completed this step while preparing to record the video, so I won't be doing it again. I followed the instructions and completed the process. So, let's skip to the most interesting part, the final result, and see what would happen. All right, now for the part everyone's been waiting for. Once everything was finished, I closed the browser and opened DramaBox again. The first thing I did was head straight to my account and check my coin's balance. Honestly, I expected to have to wait a bit before seeing any changes, but when I checked, the balance had already updated. No refreshing, no restarting the app multiple times, and no waiting around for anything to load. I have to admit, that plot twist definitely caught me by surprise. And that's the complete test. Now, you've seen the full test from beginning to end, so you can make your own opinion about it. If you've ever tried something similar before, let me know your experience in the comments below. I'd be interested to hear whether your results were different. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more mobile gaming hack tests and experiments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.